According to Greek mythology, Prometheus gave the hidden fire to mankind. It is a sacrifice that accelerated the future of human civilization. But in the end, he received cruel punishment of 30 years. This is the story of Prometheus. In Greek mythology, who is Prometheus and what is his role?
In Greece, the Athenians saw Prometheus as a hero who brought about the good of mankind. As the father of all the arts, sciences, and technological achievements of man. He is a Titan. The Titans are a group of mighty giants descended from the offspring of Gaia and Uranus. Prometheus' father is the Titan Iapetus and his mother is the elder Oceanid Clymene. She is the Titan goddess of fame and renown. He was brother to Menoetius, Atlas, and Epimetheus. According to the ancient Greeks, the meaning of the name Prometheus is forethought. A battle between the Olympian gods and the Titans continued for 10 years to gain control of the world. The chief of the Olympian gods was Zeus, and the chief of the Titans was Prometheus. However, the Titans were reluctant to follow Prometheus' advice and use tactics in this battle. This resulted in Prometheus supporting the victorious Olympian gods. According to the most detailed theory of this, Zeus was a god but his father was Cronus, one of the most evil Titans. We have brought a detailed description of the origin of Cronus, Zeus and other major Olympian gods in the video Olympian Gods and Goddesses. Click on the link that appears on the screen to watch that video. Before Zeus, his father Cronus ruled the world. So, Zeus fought his own relations, the Titans, to save the world from his evil father. Similarly, in this battle, like all the Titans fought against Zeus, but the Titan named Prometheus did not fight against Zeus. Humans were created by Prometheus at the suggestion of Zeus after the Titan War. He created man from clay in the image of the gods. It was Zeus who breathed life into man, who was created from clay. In another place it will be mentioned that the goddess Athena gave life to the clay man made by Prometheus. Prometheus, who thought about the development of man, taught them different ways like hunting. And the ability to work metal was also given to man. But Zeus wanted people to worship him and make sacrifices to him. So Zeus ordered Prometheus to create a system of sacrificing a portion of an animal to the gods after hunting. Also, Zeus thought that people should be weakened. Zeus entrusted this duty to one of his sons, Apollo. He ordered Apollo to divide men's souls into two. Zeus then ordered Apollo to make people search for the other half of their soul throughout their lives. According to the order, after the human souls were separated into two, people really became weaker than they thought. They searched for the rest of their souls and sank into eternal sorrow for the rest of their lives. And even though they met the rest of their sorrow did not diminish. Later, Zeus, who was saddened by this, reduced the punishment a little and gave the genitals to the rest of the human soul. So these two soul parts are called twin flames. These twin flames are completely identical spiritually. The other thing is that even if a person has several soulmates, there is usually only one twin flame. So Prometheus, who was somewhat resentful of the cruel and unfair treatment of his creation humans, used a strategy. In other words, he said to place two sacrifices in front of Zeus and choose one of them, and that chosen sacrifice will then continue to be offered to God by the people. Zeus agreed to this and Prometheus prepared two kinds of offerings before him. One of the offerings was the finest meat, which is hidden and covered with the intestines. It means giving something very pleasant cover with something unpleasant. The other offering was with bones wrapped in juicy fat. That is to put something inedible inside and cover it with what looks pleasant. He then asked Zeus to choose one of the sacrifices. Zeus, unaware, chose the bones and since he had given his word, was forced to accept the bones as his share for future sacrifices. This benefited the people and they kept the meat for their consumption and started offering bones wrapped in juicy fat to God. Knowing this, Zeus got angry and in revenge hid away fire, which was very important to humans, from them. It is said that people already knew about the fire and took it back from them. But because of Prometheus' compassion for humans, he climbed Mount Olympus, the home of the Greek gods, and stole fire from the forge of Hephaestus, a Greek god and blacksmith. He put the fire in an empty torch and brought it as a gift to the people. This helped the people to get warmth and to make different tools. According to another Greek myth, Prometheus steals fire not from the smith of Hephaestus, but from the god Apollo, lord of the sun. Even today, a torch is lit at the beginning of the Olympic Games to symbolize this incident. Knowing that Prometheus stole fire and gave it to humans, Zeus is furious and decides to punish him. Then Zeus took Prometheus to the top of a very high mountain named Caucasus and tied him to a stone with a very thick chain made by Hephaestus. Every day after that, Zeus sent an eagle to Prometheus. This eagle comes and eats the liver of Prometheus alive. Prometheus, who was an immortal, does not die because of this, and within a day, Prometheus' liver is fully grown. Again the next day the eagle comes and eats the grown liver and flies away. This daily torture lasted for 30 years continuously. One day Hercules, a son of Zeus, came to the place and saw Prometheus. He freed Prometheus from his torment by slaying with his bow the eagle that was tearing Prometheus' liver every day with the permission of Zeus. But because of Zeus' order that Prometheus should be bound to the same rock, Prometheus took a part of the rock from which he was bound and wore it around his wrist like a bracelet. It is said that rings and bracelets, which are ornaments, came to the people after that. Thus after 30 years Prometheus got his freedom and left.
One day in the past, as Prometheus wished, improved by this spark, he smuggled and gifted the man who developed the spark from the fire itself. The day they will burn each other and destroy each other, that it is not too far. Send this word to Zeus. Zeus also punished people for stealing fire, and in the next video we hope to present you with the facts about what it is.